Katrín Davídsdóttir.
My name is Chris Hinshaw, and I am an endurance coach to the CrossFit community.
The winner of the 2015 CrossFit Games.
Yeah, make it happen. Make it happen. Yeah, I say it all the time.
The thing that I've gone by this year is that full effort is full victory. If it was my full effort, both in training and competition, then I won. Whether it was first on the podium or not, if I put everything that I had into it, it's my gold, and that's something that I live by, to put full effort into everything I do. I always looked up to is my grandma, but then I'd say someone that has taught me the most are my coaches. And I've also learned a lot from Annie. It's just a lot of people from, I don't know, different things that I look up to. But I have a really good crew around me, and something that I'm really happy with. So I look up to different people for different things.
You know, my father had a hard upbringing, and he put himself through school. He, late in life, found that he was good at swimming. He eventually got a scholarship at the university through swimming. And when I was young, he was a master swimmer. He started very late in life. And as a master swimmer, he had 16 world records as a master swimmer. And the thing is that for me, I've watched him what he did. And one of the things that I'm grateful for is that the genetics that he handed down gave me the gift to do what I did, right? And I really highly respect the fact that late in his life, right, in his 20s, he found athletics and he found greatness. And for me, what inspires me is that a lot of people think that greatness needs to come at an early age, and that's just not true. There are many people that find their greatness late in life, right? And for me to watch him late in his life create world records and do a sport that he had never done before was inspiring to me. And so when I started like CrossFit at the age of 44 years old, was it too late for me? Absolutely not, because I saw it from my dad. I do. I like U2. I really do. Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, U2 was big in the 80s, and it resonates, and it brings me back to those days when, you know, they would come out with just, amazing music, and it brings back, I mean, a lot of the stuff, it's like, when it brings me back in time and I feel like I'm 25 years old again, right? And U2 can do that for me.
So I love my playlist and I put on all the time, but people in the gym don't know it as much as I do. But my playlist just goes, I don't know, I add songs to it every now and then and take songs out. So it's just like whatever I like at the time. There's no like special song that I would have or anything like that. Not that I can think of right now.
I honestly would love to be able to change and go into different, I change time and go back and forward in time. I honestly, I think about like what I know in CrossFit, and I think back on my training when I was doing the sport of triathlons, and for what I know now, I wish I knew then. And I wouldn't go back and cheat things. I would do things in a much more efficient and effective way, and I know it would make me into a better athlete. I mean, when I would get beat in races, it wasn't because something went wrong. I just got beat by a better person. And I think back now on what I know, I could have created better performance by training differently, by using the things that CrossFit has given me today, and I could have become a better athlete. And I think about like going back, and I wish I could redo that part because I could have done it so much better.
Either be to heal anything, or like transport so that I don't have to do traveling.
Oh my gosh, the games worries me. This is such an unpredictable environment.
I don't know, just keeping on top of things, just keep working hard, like never settle for where I am, or never, I don't want to live on any past victories or anything like that. I still want to push as hard as I've ever done. I still want to push as hard as I did last year when I didn't make the games, and